There we go. Okay. So, earlier this week, we started to read an excerpt from I, Malala by author Malala Yousafzai. The story is about her childhood, living in Pakistan and attending an educational school for girls. In her experience, she encounters Taliban leaders who disapprove of educating girls, and eventually they bombed her school bus as it was driving to school. This is a complex story, but it's important for us to challenge ourselves as we read so that we can start to expand our understanding of other people and places in the world. In class, we have discussed strategies for monitoring our comprehension many times, right? So as you read today, I want you to make sure that you're using your strategies to actively think about this complex text and construct meaning from the story. So we're starting on chapter 8. I'm going to read part of the story. Then I want us all to choral read together so that we can make sure everybody's tracking evenly together. And then I'm going to ask you to silently read on your own until I come around and tap your shoulder. When I tap your shoulder, I just want just you, the person that I'm with, to read out loud to me. And I want to listen to you as you read, okay? So I'll start on chapter 8 and then we'll read together. No one is safe. My father replied to the Taliban the next day in a letter to the newspaper. Please don't harm my school children, he wrote, because the God you believe in is the same God they pray to every day. You can take my life, but please don't kill my school children. His letter appeared in the paper along with his full name and the address of our school, even though my father had only written his name. Our phones started ringing that night. Friends called to thank my father for speaking up. You have put the first stone in standing water, one said. Now many will have the courage to speak up, but not many people did. Okay, let's read it out loud together. Okay? My father, all together. My father had always been a busy man, participating in Musera, poetry concerts, working late at school, helping neighbors settle disputes. But now, when he left home, I felt like that 3-year-old I once was. When he climbed down the ladder of school to fix the well, I wondered each night if he would come back. Okay, read silently to yourself. And when I come around to you, I want you to go ahead and read out loud to me, okay? It's okay if you're all at different places.
These supposedly Western wolves made them as identifying with infields in the eyes of the Fazula flowers. So for their safety, he had the boys switch to their traditional tunic and pants of the Schwaller Chemise.
Okay, that was pretty good. That's slower, like 4 very deep words. What does this mean? So read the beginning of that sentence and see if you can take it and educate again.
These supposedly Western clothes marked them as identifying with infields in their eyes of Falusa's followers, so the safety.
Okay. So if the clothes were Western identified influence, then infidels would be Westerners, right? So sometimes when we have trouble identifying a word in the text, we can go back to the beginning and you can even go back to the sentence before and try and use the text to understand what that word might mean. So I want you to use that strategy when you read. If you come to a word that you don't understand or that you haven't experienced before, go back a little bit and see if you can get some context from the story to see if you can determine what it means. Okay? Stop reading.
Not long after that, just over 2 months later, she was dead. It happened right in front of my eyes as I again watched her on TV. Through the defeat the forces of extremism the vehicle to later return supporters.
Nice job. Do you know what this word means? Okay. So sometimes we come across words in our that we're not totally familiar with, and that's okay. But we are able to use the context of the story to help us determine what the word means. So this word's kind of easy to determine because it has the root in it. So it kind of means being extreme. What's the root in this word? Military or militant, and what do you think the root means? So this one means extreme. Military or militant. Military means very structured. Military is very structured, very strict. They do things a certain way. They don't change for that way. So militancy is similar to extreme. It's almost not exactly the same, but it's close. So sometimes you can use those roots to determine what the meaning of the word might be. You can also go back in the text and look and see that they're talking about this extreme way of forcing power over the people. So when you have a question that's preventing you from having good comprehension of the text and understanding everything that's going on in the story, sometimes it's good to look at the roots of some of those more difficult words. It's also good to go back and just read a little bit of the context before the sentence that kind of gave you trouble, okay? Okay, nice job. You read for me?
One day, when everyone was 2007, we were sitting in the class when we heard a fearsome alarm from outside. Students and teachers ran up to the courtyard and looked out. A swarm of giant Black Army helicopters darkened the skies overhead. They whipped the wind around us and stirred up a storm of dirt and sand. We kept our hands over our ears and tried to yell at them, but our voices were drowned in it. Then there was a plunk as something landed on the ground. At our feet. Plunk, plunk, plunk. We screamed and then we cheered. Toffees! The soldiers were tossing candy down to us. We laughed our heads off as we went scrambling to catch each toffees. We were so delighted that it took us a minute to understand what was going on. Aaron had come to rescue Swap from Bazooka. We cheered and cracked and jumped up and down. Candy was falling from the sky. And things would be coming to Swap. Soon soldiers were everywhere. Helicopters were even parked in Mangura Golf Course. It was strange to see our names fall. We'd been praying for someone to stand up to bring the rifles, but now our town was swarming with men and being in harm's way.
So you did really great, and it seems like your comprehension was really strong. And then in here, it kind of seems like your comprehension started to break down a little bit. And I have a feeling it had to do with some of these very difficult words. What I want you to try is sometimes we can ask a question when this comes to a part that we don't understand. So you have a really good comprehension right up to this paragraph right here. So what I like to do sometimes is I try to read it again and ask myself a question. So you can just stop after this part right here when you come to the end of the sentence and just ask yourself a question, any question, maybe something you want to know about what's going on in the story, and then just take a minute to think about it. Just think about, what you want to know either about the Kalashnikov rifles or what you want to think about New Gorilla Golf Course, and just kind of put a picture in your mind of what's going on in the story. And sometimes that really helps me comprehend what I'm reading about, especially if it's a place or a community that I've never heard of before. It helps me kind of think about what they might be experiencing. It helps my comprehension. Want to try that? Okay, good job.
Now that we were in upper school, the subjects became really short. We took algebra, chemistry, and my favorite, physics, even though our teachers only had a blackboard with chalk. You're free to go as far as your curiosity would take us. When we were learning about chemistry, one girl stopped the class to ask a question. Everything is made up of atoms. Where are the atoms made of? Another asked if electrons are constantly moving. Why is this chair upsitting or moving? The teacher put aside the day's lesson plan, and we all asked questions to our school text. But mostly, what we talked about those days was the army and the Taliban. All the people of SWAT caught in the middle. One friend used to like to annoy me by saying, Taliban is good, army not good. And I would always reply, when you are caught between military and militaries, there is no good.
Nice job. Can you tell me the main point about what you just read?
They were talking about what they did in upper school and how what they would do during physics, and then after that they were talking about how it felt like they were stuck in the middle of the fighting between the Taliban and the armies.
And so, I have a question for you. Sometimes it's hard, especially in a narrative, to pick up the importance of a particular passage. So they're talking about school here, but then when they get to the very end, she makes a comment here that really tells us what's important in this story. And so sometimes it's good to go back and reread and stop after a couple of sentences or a paragraph to really think about what's the importance of the story. Her phrase that she says there, when you're caught between military and militant, there is no good. She's making a bigger comment there, especially she's talking about more than just school. She's kind of talking about the way that they have to live their lives, right? In that community, I mean, they're under the thumb of the Taliban. So sometimes it's good when you are really trying to comprehend something, especially when it's someone that has a very different perspective than your own life. It's good to just stop and ask a question every once in a while, and try and figure out what the author is trying to say to us, or the character in the story, and try and figure out what's the most important piece in the section that you're reading. Okay? This is a strategy that I want you to use for today. You guys are such fantastic readers.
I love listening to you guys read, and this is a really complex text. So let's stop reading now. You guys can close your books. And I just want to ask you a couple of questions. So, what was the strategy that you used that we talked about?
To read the sentence and kind of figure out what different word that might be there, like a word that's not there on the text, but that you can replace instead of something else.
And how like a synonym, what could also work to help you understand the meaning of that new vocabulary term? Yeah, Zoe, what strategy did you use?